Hello everyone, my name is Krim. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled nonsense. Today we're jumping back into the wonderful buggy world of Dying Light 2 Stay Human. So, I really quick want to talk about what happened Monday, and yesterday, because, you guys probably noticed, I didn't upload at all, Tuesday, and I barely uploaded Monday. So really quick, I do want to specify what happened. Monday, I was busy doing chores and stuff like that. And Tuesday, I had other things to do. I had a meeting. I had a meeting at work on Tuesday, so I kind of had to go do that. And by the time I got home, I just said, screw this, I'm going to bed for a bit. And, yeah, so that's why Tuesday there was nothing. I basically just slept the whole day. It happens. But yeah, today we're gonna jump back in and try to continue out some more of the random shit we need to do. Most notably, the subway stations. We're gonna try to go get the rest of the metro stations done real quick. I don't know for sure if I'm running towards a metro station or not. I hope I am, but I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Ooh, there's loot. Okay, I'll take. Oh fuck, I got lockpick, of course. I love that even my lockpick has a graphical glitch. Speaking of graphical glitches, oh, okay. Okay. Speaking of graphical glitches, game fucking freezes. Love it. Speaking of graphical glitches, apparently Cyberpunk is getting a huge update. With its new Phantom Liberty DLC, and funnily enough, it's supposed to be fixing a lot of the bugs and issues that the game has. Dude, Dying Light 2, can you for once not fucking freeze on me? Dude, for the love of God, this fucking game. Am I still being attacked? Okay. So apparently it's supposed to be fixing all the graphical and, like, basically all the bugs that the game has. I do want to specify, I'm not going to be continuing the series still. I'm not going to be doing the Phantom Liberty DLC. I'm not going to be deciding to, oh, hey, they're fixing all these issues finally. Let me continue the game. The thing is, I do realize that from what the developers have said, this is the version of the game they wish they would have shipped it with. And that's all well and good. I'm completely fine with them saying that. They're completely okay to say that and say that this is the version they wish the game would have shipped as, blah, 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 blah. However, the game has been out for 3 years and still has a shitload of graphical and gameplay issues and audio issues that should have been fixed 2 years ago. They shouldn't have taken this long to fix certain issues. This is the version of the game I wish we would have shipped at launch. Yeah, well, why didn't you make that version of the game sooner? Why didn't you work harder to get that version of the game closer to being ready, or at the very least made it to where that version of the game was closer, you know, the actual current version of the game was closer to what you guys wanted the game to be at launch. They could have been working out more, and the fact that they're releasing a DLC 3 years later that's apparently fixing all these issues kind of just... It screams like they wanted to see how well they could get away with it up until now. You know, that may be me being a little bit cynical, but as somebody who's been playing the game since like 2021 and knows how broken the game still is, why did they not try to fix the game sooner rather than later? Why did they not try to get it to, this is where we wanted the game to be at launch, sooner? I feel like they could have done more work to get it to this point that they're about to have it at with Phantom Liberty. That's the big reason I'm not going to continue even once Phantom Liberty launches. I don't have the desire to sit there and have them finally give us the game that they wanted to release 3 years ago when the game launched, when they could have given us that at launch, or even you know, a year after launch they could have given us that version of the game with no real issue. The fact that they didn't just shows that they probably didn't care as much as they should have. But I will say I will probably at some point play the Phantom Liberty DLC. I will probably check it out. I'm not going to lie about that. There's a good chance I'm going to end up looking at it and checking it out and seeing how it plays. But it's not going to be on the channel. It will not be me deciding to, hey, let me continue this because this DLC came out. No. When I say I've made the decision to end that series, I mean full well, I have made the decision to end that series. It will not be changing because of DLC or because them finally deciding to fix massive issues that the game has had since launch. Granted, they have fixed certain things since after launch. I'm not going to say that they haven't. There's a lot of bugs that did get removed, but for your game to be 3 years old and still have massive graphical and audio glitches and gameplay glitches like that is a big issue. And before anyone tries to say, well, you played through Skyrim, yeah, and I bitched about it then too. Because everyone always says, well, you played through Skyrim, you played through this. It's like, yeah, and I still bitched about it. I bitched about Fallout 4's bugs. I bitched about Skyrim's bugs. The difference is Skyrim has been re-released 9 fucking times. And they never fix all the issues every single time it gets re-released, and that's a problem. I'm not gonna say it's not a problem, because that's a massive fucking problem, to constantly re-release the same broken-ass game. Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red are trying to at least make up for their mistake. And I can commend that. I can't say that that's, you know, I can't say that I don't commend them for that, because they are trying to fix the mistakes that they made when they launched it. I fully understand that. But I feel like it's a little too little too late. I also, I want to talk about the fact that, so God of War on Monday, that one upset me, because I love playing that game. It's so much fun. So yeah, that kind of upset me that I missed that one. But, you know, whatever. I also find it funny that Todd Howard recently talked about the fact that he's 52. He's like, I don't know how many more Skyrim or more Elder Scrolls I have in me. Elder Scrolls 6 will probably be my last one. I'm thinking, like, well, if you would have stopped re-releasing Skyrim 1,000 fucking times, you'd probably have a little bit more in you there, bud. Like, think about it. You could have probably had them. They could have probably had a decent amount of work done on Elder Scrolls 6 at this point, and have it releasing in the next couple of years, rather than, oh hey, this is probably like 9 years down the line still, because they still have Starfield to finish. They had Redfall. They have there's so many other games that they've released recently. So it's like, well, if you would have been not re-releasing Skyrim, you could have put more work onto this game, and then actually had releases coming out, and you'd have a new Elder Scrolls out already. And on top of that, you'd be able to probably do a couple more Elder Scrolls games before you leave. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, I don't know. This game is the same way. This game is extremely broken, and it annoys the hell out of me that Techland decided to release it and in the state it's in, and haven't seemed to care as much as they should about it. The DLC didn't really change anything. The DLC still kind of sucks, and I kind of want to get out of it. I want to be done with it. I will say there's a very, very good chance that this one will be very much in the same vein of, I'm gonna finish the game at some point, and then when I finish the game, that will be it. We're not gonna do any extra stuff on the channel after I finish this game. It will just kind of be, that's it, it's done. It's done and over with. Not to say I haven't enjoyed playing the game. I still enjoy it to a degree, but I feel like I would have enjoyed it more had they put more work into it and the story actually had more impact. I talked about Dying Light recently when I was doing an episode of this a couple weeks ago, a month ago or so. I talked about the fact that Dying Light 1 has an issue in it, and that big issue is the story in the second half. Basically, the story in that game is split into two big parts. You have your first part where you're kind of in like the slums of Harran, and then you have the second part where you're in like the old town, the rich part of Harran. And the story, as much as it's great, Techland, when they get to that second act, to that second half of the game in Old Town, after they leave the slums, the game doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel like they had as much in mind, as much planned for that second half, and the game shows. Like, the story shows it, the gameplay shows it, the areas kind of show it. There's not as much there as there is in the slums, and the game falls a little flat at that point. The worst part is... One sec. I feel like this game's story, the best way I can sum it up is it feels like that second half of Dying Light for the whole story. And I've talked about this before. I'm not trying to be hard on the people who made the game. I'm not trying to, you know, ignore the work that they did, because they did do great work. I'm not going to say they didn't. But I mean, granted, obviously, everyone has heard the tumultuous, difficult development hell that this game was in. They lost their entire writer. You know, they had to rewrite the entire story. But the thing is, how bad was it that you rewrote the whole story from scratch with new writers, and then the game just feels off? It doesn't feel like impactful at all. It just kind of just sits there, and it's kind of a bad taste in your mouth most of the time with the story. It feels like it was very half-assed, to say the least. And I don't, like I said, I'm not trying to be like hard on them. I know game development's difficult, but would another delay have really been that bad? I mean, granted, obviously, I think they were trying to avoid a Cyberpunk situation, but like at the end of the day, if you have to delay your game, you have to delay your game. It's not gonna kill you to do that. And I think they were scared of doing that, and instead of doing it, rushed out the product, and we got this. I will say too, for those of you who don't know, Dying Light has some of the greatest DLCs of any game I've ever played. There's a reason I went back and 100% to that game, you know, earlier this year, because I love the game that much. Like, it's a very fun game, and it's probably one of my favorite zombie games I've ever played in my entire life. So to see this game not feel as impactful and not feel as fun to be in, to play, and again, like, there's so much stuff that got changed from the first game to this game that you could do. Like, there's so many things that are now skills in this game that weren't skills in the first game, and it makes zero sense for them to be skills. So yeah, yeah, game, I know, I don't care. So I really don't know. Like, this game, I wanted this game to be so much better than it is, and unfortunately it completely falls flat with what it's trying to be. Is that not the last one? Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh, this game. Too much shit. I feel like it's this one. I feel like it's this one. But I don't know for sure. I have to go look. I can't have that many more, right? There's 2 over there. I think those are the only 2 over there. The ones I already have. Like, everything over here that I have is what I think is there. I think that's all of it. I have, what, 4 over here currently? Shit, what's that trophy called again? Tube map. Okay, I'm gonna go find that one. I can't do this one. I need the grappling hook for that one. I remember that. Tube map, there we go. Yeah, it looks like we got one right here. Oh, fuck, and then we got one over here too. And then... Okay, so that should be it though. These should be the last 2. Let's upgrade that again. He's gonna have his... Oh, he's not gonna do the little freak out thing. Thank God. All right, let's start moving to that one. But yeah, I want to enjoy this game a lot more than I do, but unfortunately, I just can't. There are far too many things in this game that bother me to enjoy it as much as I want to, which is why I'm doing side shit and just going for trophies, because at the end of the day, I don't want to do the story right now. It's a thing of, I know full well the minute I finish the story, everything I don't already have done, I have to go do in a second playthrough. But I'm also trying to do the more enjoyable things on the channel right now first, because then I'm enjoying the series a little bit more. You know, there's a lot of side shit in this game, and that's very fun for me. Is a game that feels full, like it has a lot to going for it and stuff like that, which is really nice, because a lot of games nowadays don't tend to have a whole lot of side content that they you know, they have side content, but it's not enough to really make the world feel full and alive. And Dying Light 2 does that very well. There's a lot of side stuff, and it does make the world feel very alive, and that's very fun. Okay, that's a quarantined area. I might have to come check that out later. And that's really fun. Is the game does make it very alive for an undead world, for a dead world. You know what I mean? Like it's a very well put together game in my opinion. What the hell? How the fuck? Oh. Took me a second to see that. Okay, this one's zombies. I enjoy it a lot more when I have to face zombies and not humans. Because at least when it's zombies, it makes sense a little bit more. Because, like, you'd expect if it's humans that the peacekeepers would go in and try to take this over rather than just letting the fucking renegades hold it. Okay, that's a bitch. Well, that's fun. I'm assuming that's a spawn area for a zombie then? Oh no. Okay. What the hell does this lead me to?
Inhibitor container detected.
Yeah, game, shut up. I'm pretty sure that inhibitor container is in that quarantine building. This just happens to be so close to that quarantine building, so it's telling me that there's an inhibitor nearby, even though I'm pretty sure it's the one from the quarantine building. Hey, buddy. I knew there was gonna be some down here. Fuck you, you prick. Heal, 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 heal. DIY grenade. Well, that was a nice bloodbath.
Inhibitor container detected.
Okay. So the last one that we have to go to now is all the way. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Closest one I can go to is here, it looks like. Okay. Alright, let's get a move on. This should be our last metro station, I'm pretty sure. And then we can move on to... Fuck, I don't know, something else. Goddamn spitters. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Fuck you. How close am I? 300 something meters away. Awesome. This sucks. There's so many fucking zombies out here. Fucking where, game? I figured it was gonna be down here, but I guess not, is it? Wait, fucking where? How the fuck? Hold up. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. That didn't kill him, really? Okay. Alright, there's that done. Another zombie, of course. The fuck? I heard a dude just scream, but I don't see him. I'm very lost. I'm so lost right now. I heard that dude scream, but I don't see where he's at. There we go. Get that one open as well. So I can get whatever's in both of these. Right, we got some sneakers, a med kit, rations, and some more sneakers. Well, we got 2 med kits out of that. That's pretty good. I'm gonna spin on shit, bitch. Alright, we got 100 something meters to go. I really fucking hope I'm going to the right location. I don't think I'm going to the right location. Damn it. I think this is a Night Runner's hideout. Well, That was the timer going off. Oh, dude, for the love of... In 1 sec, though. We're not gonna end it right here. Fuck that. There's too much shit coming after me. Oh, fuck. Dude, how the fuck do I get up higher? I'm so lost here. Oh, fuck. Okay. So I guess this is where we're gonna end it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay golden. Peace.